All right, here we go. What's up, y'all? PwrSerj here, pngtuber, betting fake money, showing that casino games are kind of a scam a bit. I know a lot of times you see people online that show like, oh my gosh, I won like 10K off of a $5 spin, but more often than not, that's not exactly the case. So, either way, we still do this to have some fun. At least for me, I know a lot of times when it comes to like the slot machines, I just want to see what the bonuses look like. So, we'll do that together, have some fun. Um, Show you guys kind of net profit of what I would do if I theoretically actually paid this money at the casino, and hopefully that gives you guys kind of a good understanding of why things are the way they are. All right, let's get started. Let's see what we got first on deck. We got blackjack. I'm actually going to do Spanish blackjack because I think that one's pretty cool. And here we go. All right. Yeah, don't care about this. Play the game. Okay, cool. So kind of the way this works is like regular blackjack, except they have this special thing called match the dealer. Um, and so the way that I'll do this is I'll do this kind of simulating what you have to do at my local casino. So on my local casino for blackjack, for the most part, the minimum is 15. So you got 15 on the main one on the play area, and then you got 15 on kind of the side bet. So we'll let this rock for a second, and then I'll show you guys kind of my tactic when it comes to side bets. Side bets are really swingy. Sometimes they're really good. Sometimes they're really bad. The Spanish 21 one is decent. It does hit a relatively decent amount. So we'll take a look at that. You also get some fancy bonuses if you get some weird ways to reach 21. All right, let's do this. All right. And just like that, see, we got one suited. So um, that was actually pretty good. I think we got almost like 14 times our bet. You can see that right down there. So like I said, this one's pretty swingy, but sometimes it's really good. 17 against a 10. Can't really do much. Probably will lose it, so we stand. Hey, I'll take a push. Push is not bad. So one thing that we got over here is the cash out or crash out counter. So usually a saying that my family has is you gotta cash out before you crash out. So basically, once you're ahead, you should probably leave instead of just kind of sticking around and losing all your money. So, but we'll run a little bit here. We'll probably take this down to 2100, and then we'll go from there. So far we've put in about $15, and we're up at 180. So net profit right now is actually going to be 180. So give me a sec while I update that real quick. All right. I actually show that that's positive. Hey, did you look at that? All right. Here we go. I won't update this every single time, but probably every few hands I'll do that. All right. So infamous last words, cash out or crash out. So I said it once. I'll probably say it again. All right, here we go. Hey, look, another one, another unsuited. I'm actually gonna have a counter for side bets at some point. That sounds pretty fun. All right, so 10 against a 7. Usually if you have 10, 11, you double down. Again, this is fake money, so I just do crazy stuff. We got a 15, which is sad. He might have a 10 under there, and we're screwed. Yep, 18. Yeah, still at 21.95. Not bad, not bad. Let it rock for another few hands. Oh, gross. 13 against a 6, so 6 are considered easy busts, quote unquote. They're not exactly all that consistent, but we'll follow the normal kind of guidance where we stand. And just like that, see, 17. All right, let's do 2 more hands. Why not? 3-bet and deal. Oh, gross. A 12 against a 7. So there's also going to be a few times in here that I do stuff you should not do. And this is about to be one of those times. I'm about to split these bad boys. You should never do that. Split. Gross. Hit. Oh, stand. Gross. Hit. Stand. We got hope. Hey. All right. I also like kind of doing where I just let things run a little bit, and then once I hit a loss, I'll kind of stop. So that's not a good tactic for craps, though, and I'll show you guys that later. All right, here we go. Rebet and deal. Oh God, I never take insurance. Sometimes you should though. Yeah, exactly. Exhibit A. We lost 2150. I think cash out, crash out. I think that's probably pretty good. So yeah, let's call it. All right. You'll see a quick little transition as I get the next game set up. So right now we're up 150. 150, everybody. And if you look, for the most part, I think we won maybe a few hands, but the bulk of the plus is literally from the side bet. So specifically with Spanish 21, I do enjoy the side bet quite a bit. Next we got, Mississippi Stud. That's a fun game. Very swingy, but if you can get a few good hits, it's pretty good. All right, see you guys in a sec. Hey, we're back. All right, here's a Mississippi Stud. I know it says Mississippi Showdown, but it's Mississippi Stud. All right, Mississippi Stud, let's do this. All right, so let me explain how this goes down. So we put an ante, which is basically our baseline bet. There's a pairs up bet, which again, I don't think it's great, but for the sake of argument and for the sake of showing why table games suck, we'll do it. So what'll happen is we'll get two cards. Based off of the two cards that we have, we can either bet 1 to 3 times our bet for the first kind of area. They show a card, we could do the same thing here. They show the last card, we can do the same thing here. So we'll just go through it and it'll make sense as we go. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, pocket jacks, heck yeah. So if you look at this pay table, so if we have a pair of jacks or better, it's 1-to-1. So anything that we put out here is going to get matched 1-to-1. We're just going to go ahead and do 3 times all the bets because we're basically going to double up. Oh yeah, look at that. So here's the thing that sucks. Pairs up is not even for the hands that you make, it's for the 3 cards that come out, so that's why I don't really like it. Hey, look at that, we're at 2135. So I'm gonna say it now, cash out, crash out. But we'll let this rock and roll for a little bit. Here I am saying that, I'm like, don't do the table game. They rip you off, and I'm doing pretty hot. Look at that. All right, so we'll run this like, I don't know, maybe like another 3-4 hands. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Queen 6, yuck. So the thing is, before I can start seeing more cards, I literally have to bet. So I'm going to do 1 times the ante here. Ooh, gross. Usually if I don't see something I like, I fold right away. So I've kind of been debating folding after the first card or the second card. So let's do the second card and let's see if it pays off. Yeah, no, I should have got out of there. There we go. So yeah, technically with 6s I would have pushed, but that's too much of a risk because right there I would have lost, $30 extra just hoping that the last card hit. It's not really worth it. All right, here we go. Here's another one. 5, 10. Oh, gross. Usually with these, I just go ahead and fold right away. If there's no way to connect them, like, 5 and 10 is not enough to make a straight because I would need 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's just no way they connect. And the best I get is a push. I just fold. It's too risky. See, the best I would have got was a push, which is not really worth it. All right, here we go. Rebet and deal. 7, 9. So technically a lot of these pushes, but I look and see if there's a chance for a straight. So 6 is good. We need an 8 and a 10 or a 5. No, that's not what we need. Yeah, no. We're out. Yeah. So close though. That's the thing that sucks about some of these. Like if you would have hit a straight, it's 4-to-1. So all of our bets would have been multiplied times 4. So it's pretty good. All right, we'll keep rocking and rolling. We'll roll this down probably like, I don't know, 1800 or so. I usually like showing these games where you bet maybe like 200. At least I think that rolling into a casino with $200 can usually get you pretty far. The issue is if you play table games, it really doesn't get you that far. All right, so 4, 8, 5, 6, 7 would make a straight. Let's see what we got. 5, 6, 7. Oh gosh, I said the meme. Oh lord. Okay. That's a 3. We're out. We're not gonna get anywhere. Ooh, a mini straight though. That's pretty good. 6-to-1. Hey, we kind of made back some of our losses. All right, we'll go again. Let's see. What do we do? Probably do what, like another 3 hands, and then we'll call it. Unless we get up big. So kings are pretty good. Ooh, I'll see one more. Oh, gross. I'm out. Oh. See, that's the thing, is like people are like, oh yeah, you should always go for it because you don't know if it's there. But the risk of you actually going for it is $45 every single time. If you do the minimum bets at casinos. If you do online gambling, you can usually have a little more leeway. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, no. Nope, we're looking for a straight. That's not it. Gambler's logic will go till we win. Ooh, ace jack suited. That could be good. Let's see. Oh, 10 queen. Oh, we're already in the green, so we're going to go ahead. So since we have two kings, we know at a minimum we're going to get this pair of jacks or better. So I'm going to go ahead and 3 times that last bet because it's going to double up. Oh my gosh, beautiful. 3 of a kind. Ooh, this is about to be nasty right here. Whoa, look at that. 30 to 1. Man. Wow, sign me up. It's almost like they want to show that this works. But don't worry. We'll keep doing this series and hopefully my point gets proven. But 2645, that is a cash out or crash out moment, and we are actually going to cash out this time. So, all right, let's see what we got. So far 645. Hey, I can do a little bit of math. It's not that late yet. 795. All right, so let me get reset. I'll pull up Huff and Puff, and then we'll do craps after, and I think that'll be a video, y'all. All right, see you in a sec. Hey, y'all. We back. We back at it, back again. All right. So this has $2 for like the spins. I'm gonna do one. If you go to a casino and like if you're throwing $2 spins and you have like $100, you're not gonna get very far. Um, or if you go with $200 just for this one game, which I don't think is worth it. Um, you kind of want to make your money last. So we'll go ahead and drop this to $1. Oh no, the grand is only 5,000 off a dollar spin. That's still pretty good. All right, so we'll go ahead and do this. And what we're going to look for is we're going to look for 6 hats or 3 saws. You get 3 saws or 6 hats, and we are going to go into the bonus round. I'll do, I don't know. I'll do like 10 regular spins, and then I'll show you guys the auto functionality. All right, let's go. Always got to make it fast. I don't want to stay here forever looking at those pigs. Ooh, actually, okay, maybe that's a little too fast. Let's have some anticipation, y'all. All right. Keep the spins coming. Ooh, close. So the crazy thing about this game is if you hit the bonus, it makes this really loud, like kind of, not a siren song, but it makes this really loud kind of bell ringing. And so it's like a big deal, like, oh my gosh, I hit the bonus. I'm about to be in the green. And sometimes the bonus gives you like $5. So, all right, I'll do another dollar and then we'll do the auto spin. So welcome to Fueling Gambling Addictions 101. You just have this bad boy auto spin. You're like, oh, stop when you have a loss of more than. Check this out. Boom, $100, so it never happens. Ha! Joke's on you, game. I'm gonna spin forever. Yeah, we can kind of just sit back and watch this. Since I want to do 100 spins, I will speed this up a little bit. I don't want to keep you guys for forever. Ooh, 25 cents. Let's go fast. Gotta go fast. See, this is where it's dangerous, is when you get people to like fast spin like this. I mean, you'll see like within a minute we lost $50. And if you have these people that are betting $2, there goes $100 just on one quick little time frame. It's pretty scary, to be honest. Casinos, man, I think on paper they're fun. And like you're like, oh yeah, there's a chance I can make it big, but the amount of people that just don't, it's almost not worth it. It's fun to go every now and then, you got like a anniversary, or like you're like, oh, got a pay raise and you just kind of want to go celebrate. Once every blue moon is fine, but trying to hit up this place regularly, I mean, you're just going to zap through all your money. It is so quick to lose money there. Not me lecturing about casinos while playing the game. Oh, man. But again, I like doing this kind of stuff to show you guys what the bonuses look like. So then you don't have to go to a casino, drop $100 just to see the same kind of thing. I'd rather you guys get to see it kind of online from the safety of your own home. You know, get to kick back, drink some soda, eat some food, get a snack. Snack sounds good, actually. I might get some ice cream after this. Alright, we're still rolling. If you guys can see, we haven't hit a bonus. And, I mean, we haven't really got anything. I think the most we got was like 25 cents. Don't get excited. Don't spend it all. Oh, everybody watch out. We got 50 cents. Ooh. So it looks like this game also has buy a bonus, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I I almost think the buy a bonus is better because you don't have to deal with the volatility of, ooh, hopefully I get it on this next spin. You know you're gonna get it, and it's just kind of a toss up of how good it's gonna be. So yeah, we'll do 100 spins regularly, then we'll do a buy bonus, and we'll see what that looks like. All right, there goes 50. I think I did 10, so let's do. Yeah, we'll do another 50. Why not? And again, the limit, I can just like go past it, and like this thing goes. Who cares? I think online gambling is such a crazy thing. It's too much power in people's hands. I say as I do this, but it really is dangerous. I mean, where I'm at, there's so many signs everywhere that just tell people like, don't regret the bet, set limits, don't drive yourself into the ground. And I mean, I get it. I really do. Especially like sometimes you see these craps people that go out there, and I mean, they're throwing like thousands of dollars on the table. They hit 1-7 and that's it. They're done. All of that gone, just in a heartbeat. Still chilling. Ooh, almost. Again, we're looking for 3 buzzsaws or 6 hats. 6 hats from the dudes. I might even run this down to see how long it took us to get a bonus. There's some other slot games we'll do that I actually think are kind of fun. Again, I'll show you guys why not to play them, but you at least get the illusion that you're working towards something when in reality it's not the case. It's all an illusion. That's how they get money. That's how they make the big bucks. Still going. I have to put some music on in the background. I might even just speed this up. Ignore my rambling. Warp you guys up to the good spot. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Eventually we'll start live streaming, which will be fun. You know, get to put my talking on the spot. But for now, we're probably just going to do a few recorded videos. Just me kind of hanging out. Doing some slots, doing some table games. Potentially showing you guys why I think table games are kind of a scam. But today wasn't that good. If you look, we're up almost $800. And I want to say the most we spent today was like, I don't know, like $100. So, but where we did really get in trouble was with, you know, this Huff and Puff, because we're already down $100, and we still haven't got anything. Let's see if we can do this by hand, y'all. Maybe it just needs a little love. Just needs a lucky touch. Hey, look at that. There we go. Finally. So $106, y'all. That's how far we're in before we get the bonus. Let's see what we get and if it even matches it. So what's gonna happen in this side game is they're gonna make different tiered houses, kind of like the Three Little Pigs. So wherever the hat lands, we'll upgrade it. So if there's nothing there, it becomes straw. If it's straw, wood, and then if it's wood, it becomes brick, which is a mansion. So what you're looking for is you're looking for the mansions. The mansions are the things that give you the most money. Oh, look at that. I think if you get 3 or more hats, you re-trigger and you get more spins. Yep, there we go. We got some wood. Ooh, man, this thing is loud. It's fun, though. It's fun looking, but again, we're $106 in to get to this, y'all. Alright, spin 6. Let's see if we can get some hats. We got a hat. No mansions, though. So that hurts. Come on. Oh, a re-trigger, and we got a mansion. Alright, alright. If we can get, like, 2 or 3 more mansions, we're probably gonna be looking good. Oh, no luck. Alright, so now here comes the big bad wolf to blow all the houses down, and we'll see how much we got. Oh no, here he comes. The big bad wolf. Okay, $8 so far. Here comes the next tier. 25, not bad. Let's see what the mansion holds. Everyone hold on. Ooh, oh, a mini. $20, woo! $45. So $106 in, and we got 45. But look, here's this fancy little, this dapper young fellow to make you feel good about it. Oh man. So yeah, we're down pretty good. Slot machines, man, they hurt. All right, we'll do buy a pass. We'll do the. See, if the thing is if we would have just bought the pass instead of spun, we would have got at least 2. Buy a bonus. I mean, would have got 2 bonuses. So here we go. Yes, let's purchase this. Let's see if we do any better. Whoa, that's a lot of hats. This one might actually be decent. We'll see. Everyone cover yours if we get 3 hats. Ooh, if we get a hat. Oh man. Oh wow, 20 cents. Everyone hold on. Man, they really don't like us. Yikes. This is bad. Oh my gosh, are we just gonna have a bunch of like straw? We are! That's awful, dude. Wow, this is really gonna hurt. We're gonna get like $5 off of this. Yikes. This is not good. Oh no. Ooh, $10. Whoa. You only wasted 37. Wow. That's unfortunate. Do we have the dapper young gentleman to dance for us? Oh, not even. Okay. So we're down 98. That's some quick mental math. That puts us at what, like 697? That sounds right. If my math is wrong, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best, y'all. Alright, so 697. And surprisingly, the money we made was from table games. Alright. I'll be back in a sec, and we're gonna play some craps. Alright, ladies and gents, here comes the craps machine.
Welcome.
Oh, I actually really like the announcer for this. I like her voice. So, craps, how does this work? There's a whole lot of stuff going on here, right? But here's kind of the gist of it. You don't want to roll a 7. So, you put bets on all of these numbers, 4 through 10, 2, 3, 11, 12 are special. So if you hit those, you get some really good money. But if you roll a 7, you lose all of it. So the name of the game is basically roll as good as possible, but at some point you got to be smart and take out your money, because if not, you're going to hit a 7 and you're going to be sad. So what I'm probably going to do right now is show you guys the virtual option. So there's a lot of like crapless bubble craps or regular bubble craps, or sometimes there's like the casino wizard. I really like those machines because there's not like the pressure of another person shooting, and usually the limits are lower. So I'll show you guys what that looks like, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like if you're doing this in an actual casino. So, all right, let's do this. So we put 5 on the pass. So there's a few things that I do, but I'm going to show you guys the simple kind of way to do it. So we put 5 on the pass line, and you're going to put $1 on the field bet. I know people don't like the field bets. I do. So what does a pass line mean? If we hit any number 4 through 10, that becomes the point. And so that's how we can start making money off other numbers. If we hit a 7, the pass line pays. If we hit a 2 or a 12, the don't pass wins. So going out, we hit a 7, pass line wins. 2-12, don't pass wins. And then the other one where you can get screwed over is 3 and 11. So the way that we avoid that is by putting $1 on the field bet. That kind of covers our tushy. And let me see if it lets me do this. No. So on your bubble crap machines, they'll let you do horn bets. And so basically, I think it's like 7-1. And it covers these extremity cases so that you do at least make some money off of it. So again, we'll get to that. But this is just bare basics. We're not going to do anything fun. I really enjoy doing the fun stuff, but we'll save that for a different video. So first, we're just going to roll, and we're going to see if we come out. Actually, we'll put $1 on the don't pass. Ooh, spicy. All right, here we go. Hey, a 7. Would you look at that? We just made 10 bucks. So we're going to do the same thing again.
Crap 11, any 7, get your bets down because we're coming on out.
And honestly, whenever I'm first starting off, I usually like putting $1 on the 7, just in case. So again, we're keeping it cheap. You only got $8 right now. There we go. Hey, look, a 7. Would you look at that? All right. So there's the thing in craps called pressing your bets, where you basically put more money out there on top of the money that you already have. But we're not going to do that. Again, we're keeping it simple, y'all. We're just trying to get in here. I'm assuming everybody has like $100. We'll just see if we can maybe double it. I mean, I will take even getting to 50. And we'll have the cash out, crash out moment. And, you know, we'll see what happens from there. So, again, I like craps because I feel like you have the most control. Even though it's still like all luck, it's at least the illusion of control. Okay, so normally these bets will let you do them. I think like on the bubble craps, they'll let you do dollars. So we're just gonna do $2. I want to say you buy the edges and you lay like 5, 6, 8, 9. I don't remember. Don't quote me. I'll look up for the next video. But we'll place these and I'll get it right next time. So if any of these numbers hit, we get money. If we roll a 7, we lose everything. And yeah, and basically that's it. So we'll roll this a few times. Again, if your bubble craps machine has hard ways and horn bets, I would put $1 there, just because there's a good chance you hit them and you can make some money. One thing that you might not see on your bubble crafts machines, you may or may not, is the all small make them all tall. I like putting dollars on there because if you somehow have a magic run, it could be nice. So we'll do this. We won't do come. I'll talk about that next time. I really want to do the hard ways, but we won't. We'll keep it nice and simple for y'all. So we roll. Hey, a 10. So that's called an easy 10. It's an easy 10 because it's a 6 and 4 instead of 5, 5. 5, 5 is a hard 10. So if you look right now, we are up 3, so about like $16. So again, we're keeping it simple, right? So now that you made a little bit of money, what I would do is I'd put $1 on the hard ways. These are going to stay here no matter what. And we'll stick with that for now. So I wouldn't press too many bets. Let's keep it simple for now. What we're going to do is we're going to maybe try to get 3 numbers and then we'll back out. So that's number 1. Let's see if we can get 2 more. Ooh, a 3. So I really wanted to do the horn bets. That right there would have got us 16 bucks. But the issue is you lose these after each time that you roll them. So, you know, you'd be investing $4 every time hoping that you get the 16, which right now, keeping it simple. Don't got to worry about that. But that's why we bet on the field, because the field guarantees us that we're at least making some money. So let's see if we can get another one. Oh, I got a little nervous there. So if you look right now, our 6 hard way bet got removed because we got a 5 and 6. If we would have got a 4 and 2, would have been the same deal. So we'll put $1 back. All right, so how many numbers we got so far, y'all? We got 3 numbers. So now if I look at my money, I'm up about 20 bucks, which is pretty good. It's not bad. And this is going to be our cash out or crash out counter. Cash out or crash out. All right. First time. There we go. So here's the thing. This don't pass bar and this pass line bets, those are locked in. So whenever a 7 is rolled, the don't pass wins. Whenever you roll the same number again, which is the point, which is 4, when you roll that again, boom, the pass line pays. So again, appetite for risk, right? Right now, you're up 20 bucks. If you like your 20 bucks, you're good. You can exit. If you want to keep gambling a little bit, let's push it a little more. And let's see if we can get into some profit, right? Let's see what happens. Hey, an 8.
Easy way.
Hey, look at that. Put another $1 here, $1 here. So 8 is not one of the included numbers. So 5, 6, 8, you lose this, but that's okay. Yeah, we're kind of just chilling a bit. Let's roll another one, shall we?
Here's an 8.
Oh, another 8. Okay. Cool.
Field bet. Good luck.
And again, with all of this, the money that you win, you could keep pushing it out. But again, we're keeping it simple for now. Ooh, nice. 11. Heck yeah. 9, 12, and we're going to be good. Now, again, in this case, if you would have put $1 here, you would have got $16, which is pretty good. But however many other numbers we rolled, like 3, you would have had to risk that every single time as well. So, keeping it simple for now. Next video, we'll bump it up a little bit. Ah, and just like that, we're out. But if you look, I mean, we lost what, 20 bucks, and right now we're down maybe 3. So that's why I like playing this nice simple one for like first timers, because you can be up a little bit. If you really like your 20, take it back. If you're like, ooh, okay, that's not for me, you're only down about 3 bucks. Let's do it again. And this time I'll show you guys how to press your bets. So basically, the money that you make off of the numbers that you hit, you can go back and put some more money in them, and that's kind of how you start building up this pot. So if you look a few seconds ago, I think we hit like 5 numbers. Usually for me, 3 is where I'm like, okay, we should probably start backing off a little bit. But again, we're going to do the simple mode. 5 right there, 5 on the field. And we're going to do $1 on the 7 because, you know, it could happen. So here we go. Got a nice little roll going. Ooh, a 12. Look at that. We got $3. That's really good. I like that. All right. Let's go again. Ooh, all right, 4. 4 again. Hey. Let's do the same. Oops. Let's do the same strategy. This time, ooh, we're going to be a little scandalocious. We're gonna go for 3. Ooh. Everyone watch out. Again, it's all about appetite for risk. And I do feel like at least with this game, there's like at least the illusion of a little more control. So I rather enjoy it. But again, you want to keep things simple. Let's see what we get, y'all. Whew, that was almost bad. I was about to cry. Just kidding, I wasn't gonna cry. That would be a little sad though. Alright, we'll put $1 there, $1 in the field. And now I think with we want like what, $5 or something like that. We're gonna go ahead and bump. Oops. We're gonna bump everybody up by 1. And we're gonna roll. Ooh, 11. We will take that. That is really nice. We won $2. Again, next time when we get more advanced, we'll start doing these, and that's when we can get some good money. All right. Let's let it rock and roll. A 6. We'll take a 6. Easy 6. We won $8. $1 here. Press. Oops. We'll press everybody up. Here comes the next cash out or crash out moment. So we're basically up about $9. And so this would be a point where you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm good. I'm going to call it. Again,
Filled.
we roll three numbers, usually after three. Yeah, you're pretty good. So, but we're going to go a little bit. We're here to have fun. And again, you know, whenever you go to the casino, like you have these people that want to be like, oh, you know, go play crap sorts, $10 like each bet, which is crazy expensive, and I'll show you guys that. But if you do the bubble craps, I mean, like right now we're doing like a $40 bet, and this is us being like, ooh, like really pressing it, as opposed to if you do the table game where you're like having to do $100 for one kind of roll. That's a little insane. But at least with this, it's a lot more chill. So again, that's my soapbox. Here we go. Let's see if we get a number. Aww. See? That's exactly why we cash out or crash out. Boo. We still got $60 left in the tank. Let's see what we can do. 5.
Garden bed.
Boop. And now we'll do a horn bet so I can show you guys what that looks like. And we'll do the hard ways. So if you look, this is off, which is great. This is basically us setting up for when the point is established. So once one of these numbers is rolled, the point is established and your bets become on. Basically, if your bets are off, they're safe. But once they're on, if you hit a 7, you're done. But right now they're off, so if I were to roll a 7, it's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys set up. We're going to buy. Again, I don't remember, but I'll look it up for next time. I know, look at me, I'm a bad gambler. I don't even know the numbers. All right, so big 6 and big 8. So we're going to put $1 there. Ooh, we're getting into a big roll. Hold on, everybody. There's a lot of ways that you can cover yourself. So pass line covers 7s. Horn bet covers these extremities. Field bet helps with that as well. And then big 6, big 8. So there's only one number that you really want to avoid, and that's 5. If you get a 5 and 7. So if you get a 5, you lose your field bet. If you get a 6 or 8, you also lose your field bet. Unless you have a big 6 or big 8, and that just pays 1-to-1, similar to the field. So I like big 6, big 8. Let's go ahead and give this guy a roll. 6.
We're out on the 6.
Hey, look at that. We just talked about the big 6. $1. I really want to do the horn bets, but we're keeping this simple. Yep. Do $1 on these, and let's see if we hit our number.
Just
5.
One more pip.
I just talked about 5. It's okay. We put our $1
Big
there. I'm not sure how much we made off our 5, but let's just roll again. Let's see what we get. Another 5. All right. Let's see where we're at. We still got a ways to go. Let's go ahead and bump all these guys up by 1. Actually, we're going to be dangerous. We're going to bump them up by 2. Oh no! Oh, dang it! See, this is why. Oh man, I love craps, and like when you roll hot, it's great, but when you roll bad, it's really sad. Well, I said we were going into this with $100 to play. We only got 13 left, so we're gonna have to dial everything back. I think we're gonna get like $1 for each number. 10. Okay.
10. The point is 10. Park it.
All right. So let's go ahead and just put $1. $12. I think that's all we could do. We can't even do the side bets. That's all right. As long as we don't get a 7. 9.
One more pip.
All right. Again, we're kind of down a little bit. So, oops. So we're gonna press these a bit. And again, if you have a favorite number, you don't have to spread it out. Like when I play with my sisters, man, my sister's like, it's gonna be an 8, so they put like $3 on the 8. And then if it is an 8, great. And if it isn't, they just clear it off and wait for the next one. And again, you don't have to put money on all of the numbers. You can put money on your favorite numbers. And if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, that's also okay. If it's not on every number and you roll a 7, that's less money you lose. Again, it's all about what floats your boat. Not going to worry about this. We're just trying to see if we can get out of the hole a little bit. All right, let's roll. Hey, a 5.
4-1 for the poor one.
We will take that.
Garden bet.
Put $1 there. Let's put $1 on the hard ways. I'd be liking the hard ways. They're pretty good. Oops, we went a little over budget. That's okay. Ooh, I almost got nervous. All right, $4. Da da da. $1.
Good luck.
Let's go for the 4. This game hates me, man. I swear. Oh, this game really hates me sometimes. That's alright. It's all part of the fun, y'all. That was a really bad session of craps. That's okay, though. Let's update our net profit, shall we? So our net profit is 596, and the bulk of this came from, we did really good at Spanish 21, and we did really good at Mississippi Stud. So, those are the winners today. Only cash out or crash out 4 times. That's a win, y'all. I think that's a win at least. Thanks, y'all. This was a lot of fun. Get to more betting in the next one. Bye.